Hello everyone. In this video, I am going to prove RMS, AM, GM, HM inequality with the help of geometry. Okay. So in order to prove this inequality, first of all, I want to draw a semicircle uh, with diameter BC. BC is clearly the diameter of this semicircle, and take a point A on the arc BC and construct a triangle ABC. Now draw perpendicular from point A to the side BC, and suppose D with the foot of the perpendicular. The foot of the perpendicular is D, such that the length BD is X and the length CD is Y. Okay. So the what is the length of the diameter BC? The length of diameter is obviously X plus Y. And if we talk about the radius of this semicircle, then it is obviously X plus Y upon 2. Okay, so first I want to find the length of AD. How can we find this length? Uh, Obviously, we can use similarity, or else we can go through with elementary trigonometry. If we are interested with similarity of triangles, so if we suppose this angle is theta, this is 90, so this angle becomes what? 90 minus theta, and the angle in the semicircle is right angle, so obviously this top angle A is 90 degree. So this angle becomes what? Theta. This is again 90, so this becomes 90 minus theta. So we can say that the triangle ABD, the triangle ABD is similar to triangle uh, CAD. ABD is similar to CAD, and if two triangles are similar, then their corresponding sides are proportional. AD upon CD, AD upon CD, AD upon CD equal to BD, BD upon AD. Okay. So the length of CD is what? The length of CD is Y. This will imply AD square is what? AD square is BD into CD. And BD into CD is clearly what? X into Y. Therefore, what is the length of AD? Length of AD is clearly root of XY. Here X and Y are two positive real numbers. So AD is clearly root of XY. Okay. And if we mark the center of the semicircle, suppose O is the center of the semicircle, and we connect A with O. Connect A with O, then obviously AO is the radius of the circle, so AO becomes what? AO becomes the half of the diameter, that is X plus Y upon 2. AO becomes X plus Y upon 2. So AO can be treated as the arithmetic mean of two positive real numbers X and Y. AO can be treated as the arithmetic mean. At the same time, AD, the length of AD is what? Root of XY. So AD can be treated as the geometric mean of two numbers X and Y. Okay. Now, now we want to introduce the harmonic mean in this picture. So what can I do? Draw perpendicular from point D to the radius AO, and suppose E with the foot of this perpendicular. Okay, E with the foot of this perpendicular. Now again, I am going to search a pair of similar triangle. Okay, the one triangle is ADE. ADE. Clearly, AD is a right angle triangle. This angle is 90. If this angle is phi, then this one is 90 minus phi. And the other angle is, other triangle is, sorry, ADE. I think AOE. AOD, sorry. These two triangles are also similar because the angle A is common to both the triangle, and both triangles are right angle triangle. So I am interested to find the length of A, this one. I am interested to find this wavelength. Okay, so what we can write from here, AE upon AD, AE upon AD equal to AE upon AD equal to AD upon AO. Okay, this will implies AE, A is unknown, upon AD. AD is what? Root under xy. Here root under xy upon AO. AO is actually the radius of the circle, that is x plus y upon 2. So from here, what is the length of AE? A is clearly 2xy upon x plus y, which is a well-known quantity which is known as the harmonic mean of two positive real numbers x and y. Here A is 2xy upon x plus y, which is clearly the harmonic mean of two numbers. Okay, so I have introduced arithmetic mean, geometric mean as well as harmonic mean. Now one term is still remaining, that is RMS, quadratic mean. So what can I do in order to introduce RMS? So I am going to draw a line which is perpendicular to BC through the center of the circle, this one. And suppose this line hits the semicircle at the point P. Then OP is also the radii of circle. OP is also the radius of the circle. So no doubt the length of OP is what? X plus y upon 2. And if we connect point P with point D, P with D, then what is the length of PD? Obviously triangle POD is a right angle triangle. Triangle POD is a right angle triangle. Then by Pythagoras theorem, PD square equals to OD square plus OP square. But what is the length of OD? What is the length of OD? OD equals to OB minus BD. Is that okay? OB is what? OB is actually the radius of the circle, that is x plus y upon 2, minus BD is what? Minus x. That comes out to be, I think, y minus x by 2. So use this information over here. I can write PD square equals to what? OD square. OD square is clearly y minus x by 2 whole square plus OP square. OP is again a radius of the circle, that is x plus y upon 2 whole square. This becomes x square plus y square minus 2xy. This becomes x square plus y square plus 2xy. I think 2xy, the product term will cancel out. What we can write from here, 2 times x square plus y square over 4. That is x square plus y square by 2. Then what is the length of PD? PD is clearly root under x square plus y square by 2. Okay, which is again a well-known result, that this is known as the quadratic mean of two numbers x and y, RMS. So PD, here PD is what? PD equals to root under x square plus y square upon 2, that is RMS. Okay. Now, in order to develop a relation among these four means, we are aware about the result that in any right angle triangle, the length of any leg is less than the length of hypotenuse. So, if we focus on triangle PDO, clearly, if we focus on the right angle triangle PDO, PD is obviously the diameter. PD is strictly greater than PO. Okay, and PO is same as AO. PO is same as AO. And here another, there is one more, a right angle triangle ADO. Okay, so AO is actually the arithmetic mean, so, and it is actually the hypotenuse of triangle ADO, so it is strictly greater than AD, which is obviously the length of the leg. And if we consider the right angle triangle ADE, then obviously AD becomes what? AD is actually a side opposite to angle E, which is 90 degrees. So AD is actually the hypotenuse of triangle ADE. So AD is strictly greater than AE. Okay, that is here. Here RMS, PD is actually RMS. RMS is strictly greater than OP. OP is what? Arithmetic mean. OP and AO both are the arithmetic mean. This is strictly greater than AD. AD is what? AD is actually the geometric mean. And AE is what? AE is actually AE what? A is 2xy upon x plus y, which is clearly the harmonic mean. Okay. And equality exists. We have to discuss the case of equality as well. When all these four means are equal, when A coincides with P, when A coincides with P, then in that case x equals to y, then in that case x equals to y. So A, P, E, D, A and P will coincide at the same time. D and E are coincide with O, so all means become same. So in general case we can apply equality over here, and we talk about the case of equality. Equality exists for x equals to y. That is when A coincide with P, then at the same time D coincide with O and E also coincide with O. Then all length becomes same. Hence proved. Okay, thanks for watching.